Good evening. Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic evening. I played that intro a bit too much there. I was only going to play it once. So, how are all this evening? Welcome to my Monday Night Live. Tonight, we're going to do a call-in show. Oh, 2 seconds. Tonight, we're going to do a call-in show. Can you all hear me? Can I get a sound check? Because I'm using a different mic tonight. So, if I can just get a sound check, that'll be awesome. So we're doing a wee bit of something different tonight. We're doing a wee call-in show tonight. So I've got a couple of people that emailed that I've sent the codes to, and they're going to come in about 15, 20 minutes time. And we're going to talk about their experience and any question they want to ask. And then I might put a link up on the screen. So if anybody who hasn't seen my post on YouTube or Facebook, then you can join in through the link and you can come on board. I think I can get 4 people on. So you can come on and chat. Sound all good? That's great. So a lot to talk about this week, isn't it? A lot to talk about. Wow, what an interesting week it's been. So before we do that, I'll just say hi to everybody. Thanks for coming on. And if you are new, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell down there. Much appreciated. It's basically free. And I done a video on Sunday. That's my normal content. So that's not my Mounjaro content. But I hope you enjoyed it. So if you're not watching if you're watching my Mounjaro and you've seen Sunday's video, I hope you enjoyed it. And we're leaving Wednesdays for the Mounjaro. I'm going to do a video of the Wednesday for the Mounjaro journey. So I think this is my last week. Tomorrow's my weigh-in. And I start, which I will do a video on Tuesday, the 5mg on Tuesday. Now, we'll get into that a bit later on, how I'm feeling for this week. But first of all, have you seen the news headlines? Now, I'm going to address this because I've had a lot of comments and emails. Did they approach you? Did they just do a story on you? You know what I mean? So we're going to address the headlines. Now, this has been on Edinburgh Live, Daily Mail, and the Mirror, I believe. I've not seen the Mirror, but I've seen the Edinburgh Live and Daily Mail. So Edinburgh man was spending £400 a month on takeaways before going on Mounjaro. So I want to tell you how all that started. So Edinburgh Live contacted me and said, can I speak to you about your Mounjaro journey? And I said, yeah, sure, not a problem. I've got no problem talking to the press about stuff that I'm making public anyway. You know what I mean? It's good exposure as well. Do you know what I mean? So I spoke to him. I told him that I was spending £400 on takeaways, roughly, 300-400, something like that. And it's true. Every single month, probably I was spending 400 quid on takeaways, not just for myself. Do you know what I mean? It was easier to order, sometimes cheaper than cooking in the house. So yeah, that would have been Indians, Chinese, pizza, whatever. And £400 a month. So that's why I mentioned it, because going on Mounjaro took that £400 away. So I went from doing Mounjaro all the way to taking the money from the takeaways into Mounjaro. So I'm not really losing anything. If anything, I'm saving money because it's actually less. So that was the story that Edinburgh Live done, and I was open and honest. It was quite a good story, right? It was. If you read it, it was a really, really good story. So I'm quite happy with the story. And you do get some negative comments in the comments. So they turned the comments off. So I was like, listen, if anybody wants to read it, they can come over to my channel and speak to me directly. But people can say anything online, but I'd rather they come to me and ask questions. And I'll say it one last time, everybody's different. We can all lose weight in certain ways, but some people don't have the willpower. And mine's is to basically use this jag to lose the weight I need, the goal I need to do. And that's what I want to get to, the goal. The end goal is the result, which is basically Florida. So it's been an interesting week. That was a good article. But yeah, I'm starting to get recognised a lot more now for my normal content, and obviously the Mounjaro. Everybody's been so supportive. That's the thing, right? I've not really had any bad comments directly on YouTube, or like, how will I say, it's just like sometimes on Facebook comments come over, but people are just either jealous or they just like say like, oh, it's a jag, you don't know what's going on in your body, but I'm happy with what's going on in my body, do you know what I mean? So I just seen a comment now from Steve H. Now I'm going to address that one because that got mentioned as well. Did I get paid to do the story? No, you don't get paid to do stories. It's personal, so they reached out to me to ask me if they could do it, and I said, of course. I'm putting all this online. Why wouldn't I want it to go, you know what I mean, nationwide? If it can help someone follow my journey or do the same, then that's my intention. I was only meant to do one video, and then I decided to keep going because of all the support. So realistically, you know what I mean, I'm hoping in 6 months' time, well, when do I go to Florida? May next year. I'm hoping May next year, a week before I go, I come on live or do a vlog and you'll see a totally different side of me. Do you imagine looking at me now? Right, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do the reveal, right? So this is me now, and this is me in what, just before May, and we'll see the difference. Oh, they are jealous. I wouldn't say jealous, but you know what I mean. It is what it is. Right, I'm going to do some comments just to say hello to everybody. Adam's on. Hi, Adam. Good evening. Very good evening. Sound picture good. I have got my hat. I'm not wearing it yet. I've got the hat. So if you've not seen my latest video, I done on Sunday, I done a wee bit of souvenir shopping for £20 trying to buy items. That was one of the gimmicky items that I bought in Edinburgh. So you can check that video out after this live if you've not seen it. Pam's on, hi. Carol's on. Preppy's on, sound all good. Anne's on, thanks, Anne. Pam, again, Steve. Tracy is on from Dundee. Gerald is on. David Butler's on. Elmer is on. Am I pronouncing that right? Carol, Pam, done all that. Sue's on. Rocky Earth Guy, Jassy. We've done Renee. Right, welcome. Ryan's on as well. Marie's on. Mick Fluff Chucker. What's that? I'll read that in a minute. Joe's on. We'll get to the comments very, very soon. But before we do that, you want to see my cup? So, long story short, I went to see Jurassic World yesterday evening, and I forgot it was the school holidays. And we went in, me and the wife, and basically it was the loudest cinema I've ever heard in my entire life. Like yapping kids constantly. Like it's all right reacting to the film, but yapping. So we had to leave. I think 45 minutes into the film, I decided that my concentration was just on the kids. I could not. There was like 8 of them just screaming, and I couldn't concentrate no more. So we just left. We'll go back another day. We've got our money back and we've got free tickets. Nothing we could do. I'll just not be going to school holidays again or going to an adult show. So that's the F of that. I've got a couple of shout outs tonight though. Shout outs. I mean, I have to do shout outs. Can't believe it. Okay. Big shout out to Allan, who works in the same company as my wife, my beautiful wife. He is starting his Mounjaro journey and he watches the channel. So thank you very much for watching, Allan. Thank you very much. Good luck on your Mounjaro journey. I hope you get far with it and I hope my videos do help. So yeah, just wanted to get the shout outs. So there's only one. But if you got a shout out, then just message me on Facebook. Right, so before we get someone in, someone joins. I believe someone's going to be joining. Let's talk about this week. So this week's been a bit more difficult. Now, I have weighed myself this morning, and I'm not going to give too much away, but I've not gained anything, but I haven't lost that much. Now, I don't know if that's because of, I don't know. I mean, I've been putting the effort in. I'm drinking lots of water, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to go up to the 5 mg, and that's probably where I'll stay as a 5. Now, I've had a lot of support. I've changed company, and I believe that the support from sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, so I believe the support from this company, pharmaceutical company, is going to be better than going to just a normal pharmacist in Asda. So I've signed up to Cloud Pharmacy, and Cloud Pharmacy are an online company, one of the biggest in the world, or the UK, let's say. And if I need support, they're a message away, and there's always going to be someone at the end of the line. So I'm going to order it for the name, and if I need, it comes with the support as well. So there's always someone on WhatsApp, or someone will get back to me if I need any advice, or if I'm feeling like sick, I need to know what's going on. They can obviously calm me down and speak to me. So if you've not heard of Cloud Pharmacy, they're online, go check them out. Really good company. I've read up on them before I decided, and I've spoke to them as well already. So yeah, I didn't want to keep going, and they're a wee bit cheaper as well. So let's be honest, right? So they're a wee bit cheaper than Asda, so that made quite a difference as well. So yeah, good change, good change. Right, let's hide that. Right, let's see some comments, guys. Right, any questions? Any questions? Just say hey to everybody. That's a lot of money spent on takeaways. It is, Steve. It is indeed. When you add it up, though, all that money, do you know what I mean? Think about it. How much does a takeaway cost? So these delivery companies, Deliveroo, Uber Eats, you know what I mean? Who's the other one? Just Eat, all add between 20 and 25% on top of the restaurant price. So the restaurant set the price, and then they add 20% on top. So if you look at KFC's normal price and look at the online price, you'll see the difference. It's like 20%, 25%. That's what they do. That's how they make their money. That doesn't go to KFC. That goes to Just Eat or Deliveroo or Uber Eats. So it was always costing more, and it was always easy to order dinner than cooking dinner. Obviously, because I've started losing weight, I've got a lot more energy, so I'm cooking more, and we're obviously eating a lot better. So we fell out of that basically hole that we were in by just quickly just going on the phone and ordering a takeaway, basically that. Oh, a lot. Well, you don't need to phone those. Everything's through the app. It's that easy. You pay for it, and then you look at your bank balance. I wonder if I can show you. I don't think I'll be able to get up, but let me show you quickly. Um, let's see if I can go recent orders. So I've not ordered in a while. So you'll see here the last time I ordered. Right. So this basically tells you here. It's just dates. It's not in here. It's going to. Right. So can I show you that? Can you see that? How do I get to you to see this? Let's see. Let's touch the screen. There you go. Right. Can you see that? Okay, so you can see, why is that no focusing? Why does that no focus? Let's turn the exposure down, see what happens. Right, okay. So that I turned the exposure down, that made it better. So you can see here, McDonald's, see the last time, the date here, the order, that was last year. So these are all deliveries. every single one. So it's easier to do takeaway than it was to basically, it's KFC, McDonald's. I mean, look at that. Look, it's kind of. I'm embarrassing myself, but I've got to be honest. You know what I mean? You've you've got to be honest when you're doing this sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Is that bright enough? There you go. There you go. Back to normal. Back to normal. And you've got to be honest when you're doing this sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? You can't lie. What's the point in lying? What's the point in telling you that I'm not eating takeaways? This is the thing about me. I don't lie. I tell the truth, and I'll always stick to what I believe in. So yeah, it is a lot of money, and I'm glad I'm out that hole. So you think about how much that will add up to in a month if you got, and that's only one app for use Deliveroo. I don't like Uber Eats. They're the worst company ever. Worst for customer service, worst for everything. You know what I mean? Deliveroo a wee bit better because you get a code. At least you can track the delivery, and the guy's got to come to the door and no steal your food. So I've had that a few times too. I've had to get bank chargebacks and everything because of it. Ryan, hi. First week this week from 13 stone 7 to 13.2. Well done, Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. Well done. I hope you're sticking at it, buddy. Marie's got a message. What do I do with the leftover liquid? Good point. Marie, good point. So, the liquid, basically, I've been told about that people are ordering syringes from Amazon or wherever they're getting them from, and they're putting the syringe at the top. There's actually a YouTube video actually showing you how to get that wee bit out. Now, think about it. When you prime the needle, and you obviously use it, it only does it 4 times. You know what I mean? As soon as you click it right to 1 and go for the full dosage, after you've used it, you're left with about that. Let's say that, right? So basically, people are getting needles, putting them in, and taking the rest out of it, and injecting themselves with that. It gives them an extra week, but it's not a full dosage. But it's still, they can still use that week, so they're getting value for money, basically. Another thing that people are talking about is microdosing as well. I don't really recommend that. I'm not going to recommend that, and I'm not even really going to talk about it. But ultimately, people who are on it for a long time have got to their goal. They are staying on it to help with the craving, I'm guessing. So they're basically microdosing. So they're buying a 2.5, but they're only giving it like 15 clicks instead of 30. So they're taking 1.75 instead of 2.5, something like that. I believe that's how it works. I believe that's when you make a target and people are still taking it to basically stop the eating factor. You know what I mean? They don't want to fall back into a routine of eating food. So that's the kind of thing you can speak to if you join Cloud Pharmacy. That's the kind of thing they'll speak to you about, and they're quite honest and open to things like that. Don't be scared to talk about things thinking you're going to get in trouble. You know what I mean? They know what happens. It's fine, and they'll support you. They know a lot more about Mounjaro than I do. You know what I mean? Did they pay you? No, they never paid me. Right, okay. Have you thought about going to takeaways in suburbs? I went to one in Muirhouse, and it was really good. So I'm avoiding takeaways just now. I'm not eating takeaway food. If I'm being honest, if I'm having a Chinese, I'm just having a soft noodles or noodle fried rice, something like that. You know what I mean? Nothing bad. You know what I mean? I'm not having like chili chicken and all that and curry, and you know what I mean? It'd just be that and that's it. And that's about maybe 600 calories when you think about it. Joe, week 3, £10 down, very happy. Well done. Week 3 as well, £10. Wow, you've definitely put an effort in. Well done. That is really good. Obviously, this jug alerts mentality to weight loss, nothing else. And no, they don't wake up. in your skin. Listen, there's always going to be negative people who don't like taking these sort of medicines because they think that something's in it. And obviously the negative press as well that's been happening. Personally, I'm the scariest person in the world when it comes to, I mean, I value my life quite a lot, but I needed to do something to help me. Do you know what I mean? If you bet me, but a lot of people on here right now have bet me before. And, you know what I mean? Even though that, you know what I mean, I'm a big guy, I was very awkward at certain situations. You know what I mean? The way I'm sitting or even just walking past people in pubs and being on holiday and planes and all that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's very uncomfortable. So I'm not just doing this for health. I'm doing this for way of life as well, so I can feel better myself. So like ultimately, you know what I mean? Like I can have a better life. So we work for. Uh, they're jealous because you're getting to be slim and handsome. Because you're going to be slim and handsome. I'm already handsome. Well, that's what my wife tells me. You know what I mean? That I'm handsome. Yes, but I don't want to be super slim. That's the thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to be super slim. I just want to lose my belly. Do you know what I mean? Like let's be honest here, right? I just want to lose the gut. So see this here, this bit here, right? I just want to lose the belly. It's actually, I mean, it's gone down. It's definitely gone down, right? You don't see that every day, don't you? And this is no OnlyFans. I should have started on OnlyFans. Do you want to see my belly? Listen, I'm open and honest, right? And if you're supporting me, then I do appreciate it. You know what I mean? But it's always good to be transparent. There's no point in hiding stuff because you're shy. I gave up shyness a long time ago. Uh, People may argue it's a lot in takeaways, but if it equates to two people over a month, then you're not doing any Tesco shopping, then pretty normal. Look, let's look at another way. So yeah, you're right. It is two people, if I'm being honest, sometimes. I mean, take away maybe 50 quid. Um, but we were still shopping, but not a lot. It was just easier to order food than it was to make food. You know what I mean? Right. It's great if it works. I would love to. Oh, there you go. It's great if it works. I'd love to lose weight, but a bit scared of this after effects. And don't worry about it. You're beautiful as you are. However, always remember that though. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody is beautiful. Um, don't be scared. You might have a couple of days side effects, but they're not like everybody's different. So I can't guarantee. And I'll just put a disclaimer in just now. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm only giving my own advice. I'm not giving professional advice. But coming off it, I believe you could just stop, and I think after a week it would be out your system. So it's like any medicine, basically. It would be. I mean, I'm already feeling negative effects the last couple of days. So you know, what I mean, I could tell it's slightly getting a bit. I mean, at the start of the week when I took the jab, I could feel it better, but now it's starting to wear off a wee bit. You can feel it. You just know. You just know. Spend that money on Marks and Spencer to complain prepaid meals. Right. Just getting some high. Andrew is on. Hi. Right. So tonight's show, because I'm a wee bit off track here, I'm going to invite some of you guys in. It doesn't look like that person's joining. I sent the code. So if you would like to come in and speak to me on one-on-one, let's do that, right? Let's keep it Mounjaro, but we can talk about anything, but let's just have a barrel of laughs. I'm going to let's see, invite guests, copy code. So I'm going to put the code in the comments, okay? You can join in. You'll be put in a waiting room, and then I'll add you to it, okay? Okay, so put the code on the screen, and let's see who we can get in. Let me hear your story on your journey. We've done that one. Let's get doing some comments here. He nicked it from a shop and did a runner. Watch the vlog. No, I've still got everything. Everything I bought, I've still got. Right, so I've still got all the magnets. I've got the whiskey as well. You know what I mean? Under £20. Yeah, it was the cheapest stuff, but I mean, I can show you the whiskey. I've got everything. I don't pretend that sort of stuff. Maybe the food, you'll see a wee bit of camera trickery, but yeah, I don't pretend. Michael, you should do the £20 channel again. So fun to watch. Love the hat. Well, I did set a challenge. I won't put it on, but I'll put it on in 10 minutes. I'll put it on in a minute. Actually, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's for £4. £4. I mean, it's a wee gimmick, eh? On holiday, that's sort of that's the sort of thing you would have. So I've got a guest. Right, here we go. Let's get him on. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Ray. Hi, Ray. How you doing, pal? Can't hear you, I'll be honest with you. Oh, you can't hear me? Say hello. All right, you can hear me. Right, that's Ray, everybody. Say hi to Ray. Fellow Scot. True gent. I hope you're well, Ray. I'm just going to mute you if you're not going to speak, but how you doing, all right? You need to get yourself a pair of speakers. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, top man, top man. You got anything to say, Ray? You got anything to say? Have you got a mic? No. Ray, thanks for coming on and saying hello. Oh, there you go. Oh no, it's not working. I thought it was working there, Ray. Hey, is that working? No. Right, see if you can get it fixed and come back on. Right. I've kicked Ray out now. Right, that was Ray. Nice man. Let's kick him out now. Right, anybody else want to come on? Anybody who's on the Mounjaro journey, right? Get on. I want to hear your thoughts. Don't be shy. I'll put the link up one more time. If Anne could can I do this? Let's see if I can add the link to the top of my screen. Okay, so I pinned it at the top, right? So you can come on. Marie, delighted. Week 3, £8 down. Well done. Well done, Marie. Pam, used to just talk with each other. Faster Master TV, yes. I've been speaking to him. He's a great guy. I think he was in Ibiza. End of week 2 for me, £9 off. Woohoo! Well done. That's a lot for week 2. That's a lot. You always lose a lot of weight in your first week, let's be honest, right? And some people that have been talking to me have lost nearly the same again in the second week, sometimes the third week. I'm a wee bit slower. I went slow this week. I'll give you a wee bit of a spoiler. I think this week is going to be maybe £1, maybe £2 if you're lucky, but we'll see tomorrow. It's slow week, not as good. I don't know if there's something else I need to do, maybe more exercise. I don't know. I don't know. But I still feel good. I feel really good. Faster Master TV's on. All right, mate, how you going? How's it going? I hope you enjoyed Ibiza. I've seen your videos. Go and give Faster Master a wee subscribe there, guys. He does Glasgow videos, but in a sort of different way than we do. But they're quite interesting if you like bar crawls and stuff like that. He does lives quite a lot. Shirley's on. Vinny says, I've lost £2 this week after full English on Sunday. End of week 2, I'm down 14. Wow. It's amazing, guys, honestly. Braveheart. Means your body is getting used to the 2.5. Time to move up a dose. Yeah, you're right, buddy. 5 tomorrow. The wife's taking hers tonight. I'm going on the 5 tomorrow. It's definitely going to be interesting. I'll need to keep you up to date what happens. Well, I'll do a video for Wednesday, so you'll see a video. I maybe do the live injection again. I don't know. I'll figure something out. All depends how much I lose, because I want to keep, even if it's just a pound, I want to keep losing. I don't want to really stay the same, but I believe like you've kind of got to get your mindset that maybe a week you could stay the same. But it all depends what you eat, and see if you eat too much, right? See if you 2 seconds. See if you eat too much, you feel sick. You know what I mean? It's like your body's telling you you've had enough. And I've noticed that quite a lot. Like if you're eating, but you want to keep eating, like you can feel your belly getting sick. Like you just, you can't. I mean, it gets tight up here, and it's just like no, because I'm very tight up here in the chest. You know what I mean? Like here, very very tight here. So, I mean, I'm flabby here, but I'm tight here. So I don't know if this is like muscle now. I don't know, but right. First week, £6 down. £6 down for me. So happy. Well done. I'm happy for you. I mean, it's a big achievement. So Steve H has done £14 and 1 stone. £14 is 1 stone. Yep, it is. You're right. It is a lot. Faster Master, your videos are amazing. Keep up the good work. Yeah, he's a great guy. And he does. He's a really nice guy. You know what I mean? Didn't even put off at first. Just watch him. You know what I mean? He's harmless. Do you calorie count or eat normal? I just eat normal. I've not been counting my calories. However, I will show you something. Give me a minute. Right. So, this product is amazing. Now, you know, everybody talks about sugar. So I looked online and Supriva, right? Supriva, that's a chocolate one. That's good for like yogurt and stuff. And coffees, very, very good. Not tried this one yet, but I'm going to bake with that one. So it's like butter biscuits. You can add it. So it's like your sugar replacement. It's only like 1 spoonful is like 3 calories. Very, very good for you. And vanilla cream can go in your desserts and stuff like that too. You can bake with it. You can put it in your you could probably get away with putting your cereal. I mean, there's so many things you could do with it, but it's one of the best things that I bought, to be fair. And yeah, it's definitely value for money. I've got 3 of them there. And just type in Sabriva.com if you want to go and check them out. Right, really, really good. As I say here, it tells you here 1 spoonful, 3 grams equals 50. Am I reading that right? So that's 200 calories for the whole lot. If that was you to pour the whole lot in, but 1 tub is 3 grams, 8 calories. So if you do half, it's 3 or 4. I'm not very good with labels, to be fair. Anyway, I just know it's good for you. A lot of people have talked about it, so Sabriva. So that's the answer to that question. Anybody coming in? Am I going to get somebody in? Oh, great results, great results. Faster Master saying thank you. Leftover liquid. Have you experienced? Oh, right, okay. So yeah, I'm not going to say the word, but going for number 2 is very, very difficult. Because of how the medicine works, it basically slows down your digestive system. So, and this is what Cloud Pharmacy was very good at as well, telling me this. So basically, it slows down the digestive system, so you don't need to do a number 2 as much. It basically keeps it in your belly and slows it down, making you full. So it feels like you don't need any more food because it's in your belly a bit longer. So that's how it works. That's how I got the jig of it. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to pronounce that word, man. That's how I process it in my mind. You guys might be different. Do you know what I mean? Even the Michael store I've let, no problem. Carol's went fast and master. You're covered for my beefer. I'm glad he's home, and I'm glad he never lost his camera. I tell you what, I could do that one day in Ibiza. That's crazy. I just could not do that. The guy's got some energy. Fair play to him. Meet up in Glasgow soon, buddy, for beers. As soon as I lose a wee bit of weight, definitely going to have to go through Glasgow because I need to get away from the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Please, could you put the supply on the screen? Sure. Give me a second. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. Give me a second. Is it still on me yet? Okay, so present. Share screen. Share. Okay. You should be seeing that now. Add to stage. There you go. So, Cloud Pharmacy, that's there. Set cookies. There you go. So basically, good website, easy. Men's health, sexual, women's health. Men's health, very important. Travel health. All the documentation and all the license, it's there. Company number, license number, and they deliver to you. So they deliver to your door, so you don't need to go and get it. Royal Mail, Apple Pay, Visa, they use all that. But yeah, go check them out. Very excellent. Trustpilot, excellent. 4.6. Can I beat it? Weight care. Start an online consultation. So that's all you need to do is just go to that. And as it tells you here, just, I mean, treatments, guides. So they can offer you other things as well, depending on what you want. But there's all the things that they offer. Obviously, the Mounjaro is the most important one. Mounjaro being the most popular one. That's another one, but I'm not into that one. Mounjaro weight loss injections. More information. There you go. Order within 24 hours. Fast delivery, in stock. So they're always in stock. That's a good thing about them. Once weekly injection. Comes with enough needles. It tells you what you get. And it tells you up to 20% weight loss at 40 weeks. Just tells you what it's got. That's what goes up to. You get 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15. Are you still seeing all this? Yeah, yeah, you can. How does it work? What is Mounjaro? How does it work? So it's there. So it's the hormone when the blood sugar levels are high, stop the liver from making and releasing too much sugar. The body removes excess sugar, reduce how much food you eat, slow down how fast food leaves your stomach. So that's when I was talking about. You don't go to the toilet as much until it's ready to come out. So basically, that's what it does. So it keeps it in your stomach for longer. How effective is it? So there's all information on there. You can read it all yourself. They're a great company. That's what I'm saying. When I found out about these, it's better because if you go to Asda pharmacies, you didn't get all this. You didn't get the you didn't get the help. Do you know what I mean? You would never get all that. So I hope that answers your question. To apologise a wee bit of Jules, get some sun with Paz. I can't even see that message. Can't listen as we're in a restaurant, but what's people's side effects? I'm getting hungry, but when the food comes, I can't eat it. Really bad heartburn, and you got a horrible taste in the mouth. So I've not experienced that yet. Maybe it's because I'm quite a. I mean, I've just started. I'm on my 4th week now, but you know what I mean. I've never really went out to a restaurant yet and tried to eat food or anything that's available in a restaurant. I don't want to ruin it by trying any food that's going to cause me to fall back to what I was or get used to food again. You know what I mean? I'm in the mindset now. I want to keep going and going and going. But good luck to you and Jules and Paz. They just got recently married, so say happy marriage. Louise is on, hey, 6 weeks into my Mounjaro journey, £10 down so far, making me the lightest I've ever been in 5 years. Well done, congratulations. You still have a couple of stone to lose, and that's, you mean you'll be happy with that. Well done. Well done. I have no idea, Ray, what that comment is. I'm going to forgive you on that one. Oh, the fresh noodles from Tesco's are good. Add soy sauce, pepper, and onion. Lovely. Carol will look that up. You're very brave showing everybody your belly. Of course, go nothing to hide. You see, how many bellies do you see when you go on holiday? How many? 200? I mean, oh, Ray sent £3 super sticker. Thank you very much, Ray. That'll go towards my Mounjaro journey. That'll go towards the next batch of Jag. So that's what the money's going to get used for. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ray. Everybody say thanks to Ray. And thanks for coming on, Ray. Have you been constipated while you're on the Jag? Yes. We've done that one. That's definitely true. You had no side effects. Well, I guess everybody's different. You know what I mean? Belly, what a hoot. Oh, got another guest on now. I better get him on. Don't want to keep him waiting. Hello?
There you go, my friends.
welcome to my Colin show.
It's great. I really like this. And to tell you the truth, this is better than the kit I've got because StreamYard does all the heavy lifting. I couldn't even get a website on my thing today.
Your stuff's really good technical. Do you know what I mean? If anybody who doesn't know who this is Timothy Fida. He's from Tenerife, and he's got a great channel. So if you want to go over to Tenerife and watch some of his vlogs, he does some live walks. He gets guests on. He does a lot of call-in shows, and he does Freaky Friday as well. So thanks for coming on. It's nice to see you.
Hey, no, but I can't stay long because I'm cooking. But what I will do is
Yeah,
once the cooking starts, I've got like 20 minutes where I don't do anything. I'll go and sit on the balcony and I'll call back in. Okay?
yeah, sure.
How long
Yeah,
are you staying on for?
as long as everybody wants to stay on and watch.
Okay, cool, dude. Then I'll say to her for now. I just
Okay,
wanted to let you know that Christine is feeling a lot better
that's good.
after this. And I'm just going to show you how she is. You're on Michael's thing live now, Chris.
Yeah,
So
hi,
Hi,
Michael.
Christine.
she's
Hi.
still got a little bit of a temperature, but
Yes.
she's well enough to go on the computer and send the book back that she just bought because it's rubbish.
But you need to get better because it's your birthday
Yeah,
tomorrow, yeah?
looking for
Unfortunately,
your
she can't
book.
hear you because I got me on my earphones,
All right, okay.
my new earphones.
Oh, I can see them now. Really good.
So she's
Get
looking
better.
good, and everybody says thank you. She say thanks to everybody. There's it. Let me just. I'm going to log in for her as well because she can't see very well at the moment. This is my
Okay.
house, by the way. Oh, me watching.
Washing, doing your washing.
I'm
And
going to
he's in
show
Tenerife.
for those people who don't believe I'm in Tenerife.
Yeah, show us the view. Oh, freeze frame. Oh, there you go. Look at that view. Oh, you're making me jealous.
Cool dudes. Right,
Cool,
I'll see you
dude.
in about 10 minutes as well. I'm going to
Yeah,
do some cooking and then
come
I'll
on in.
come back on. All
No
right, mate.
problem. See you then.
See you in a
Bye.
bit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my good friend Timothy Dow from Tenerife. He does live videos and he does walks from other YouTubers as well. It's like a community. All the YouTubers get together. It's like Tenerife vloggers, and he's a great guy. And he's got a. I mean, what he does for his wife and is fantastic, and they're a great couple. And yeah, they're enjoying life in Tenerife, and I'm here stuck in sunny Scotland. Well, at least it's not raining today. Right, I think it's time for the hat. What do you think? Oh, love Scotland. How many people? That's a good question, actually. How many people are from Scotland or England? Like, put in the comments where you're from right now. I want to hear where you're from. There's quite a few American viewers, which I want to say hello to, and Canada as well. Canada, well done. And Spain. Got a couple of viewers from Spain as well. Holly has said, I've got the tightness in my chest. I couldn't even swallow the other day. That put me off eating in case I choked. Oh, okay. Is that, you think that's a side effect? I've got tightness in my chest. You maybe should speak to a doctor about that. That's something to keep an eye on, because if you're having trouble with that, then you need to. I mean, at first, I wouldn't say it was a side effect, but everybody's different. Do you know what I mean? If it continues, then I would carefully look at that, because you don't want to choke, obviously, and I don't think your body would let you choke, especially if you're eating something that's not big or anything could make you choke. Sometimes it's all in the brain. You know, I mean, you get these negative feelings, and your brain's already telling you you can't do something, but you actually can. Because there's sometimes, like, I always have to drink when I'm eating, so I always have a jar of water, and usually after like the second, I have a gulp of water just to rinse it down. Sometimes your mouth can be too dry. Um, It's Tim's channel if you want to go and subscribe to Tim. Great guy. Louise, I keep seeing this. Now I forgot what I was talking about. I'm 4, 5, like I'm so. Oh, there you go. I love it in my coffee. So that's how far back I am. That's how far back I am in the comments. So I do apologise. There's a wife. Say hi, wife. It's a Priva. There you go. What's the supplement called you're taking? What do you mean by that, John? What's the supplement called you're taking? Let me know what you mean by that, buddy. Oh, you're talking about that. That's the steady sugar. That's what I'm using now. Christy's been using it in coffee. We actually really like it. I've been mixing it with yogurt to get a chocolate flavour. So I've not been eating chocolate, but I've been mixing the chocolate one with like low-fat yogurt, Greek yogurt, mixing it in, adding some strawberries and all that. You saw it in a vlog, was it last week? And it's awesome, absolutely awesome. I've been having that for pudding. Thanks, Kirsty. Michael, you're just a lovely lad, so I'm glad it's going well. I try to be lovely. The wife will tell you otherwise. No, I just think sometimes like life's too short to be. I mean, I do lose my temper quite a lot because I'm like obviously my ADHD and autism. You know, what I mean, when I'm clued in on something, I can't stop. Do you know what I mean? Until I get my point over. It's just having a condition that when something happens that I don't like, I won't stop until I either made my point or we come to a reasonable agreement that, you know what I mean, the worst thing you could do with me is not tell me. Do you know what I mean? That's the hardest thing. And I won't get treated for that until I get my medication, which is so difficult in the NHS now. Definitely, mate. Pints and a wee video soon would be great. I'm drinking on my own in every video these days. Well, message me. You've got my number. We'll make it happen soon. I need a wee day trip at the weekend anyway. You know what I mean? It'd be probably nice to come over to Glasgow, to be fair. Take a wee train journey there. To be fair, I've actually got cheaper train tickets now because I applied for my, what do they call it? Rail card. And I mean, I'm quite proud to say that there's certain conditions that do make me disabled, but I've got my disabled rail card, so I get cheaper train tickets now, so that's handy. And I have to actually send evidence over, but that comes down to like asthma and stuff like that. I always take advantage of these kind of things. I really think because I mean the word disabled puts you off. I mean, I don't think of myself as disabled, but I know I am. There's certain things and conditions that I mean anybody who meets me wouldn't think I was disabled. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, disabled doesn't mean like you're walking around with no legs or you know what I mean, like your arms being chopped off or something like that. There's other factors and hidden disabilities that people have. Anxiety could be a big one as well. Do you know what I mean? Med Express, you should have shared codes, but sod them if it saves you £40 in your first order. I don't think you can share codes, but listen, you're more than freedom to look yourself. I'm only telling you what I'm using. As I say, I'm not a doctor or medical. I can't give proper medical advice. Jimmy's on. Hi, Michael. Just come on. How much weight have you lost? Well, that'll be on Wednesday's video, but I'll give you some sort of clue tonight since you all came on. 75 people watching. Guys, if you're not already, please hit that thumbs up. Right? Please hit that thumbs up. It's completely free. I'll put the banner there. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up. It's completely free. I'll give you a wee hint. I've lost. I'm probably going to be a pound, maybe £2 if you're lucky. We'll see. Because obviously, when I wake up tomorrow, because I'm not eating anything, I've had my dinner already. I'll drink water. tomorrow, we'll see. We'll see. I'll take a picture in the morning of my weight, and then I'll do a video after work tomorrow. And when I finish work, I'll decide what I'm going to film. But I need to take my injection tomorrow as well, so I don't know. I'm going up to the 5, so we'll work out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tim's coming back on. Tim's coming back on. Let's get Tim back on. Anybody else wants to come on, please pop in. Hello again, my friend.
Ladles and jelly spoons. Here we go. Where am I? Oh, right there. There you go.
You've got a view to die for.
I know. It's the view's behind me here. But if I sit there, it's going to be, I'm tanning the back of my head.
Yeah, amazing, honestly. So how's things? Good?
What's that, Tim Dowd Boss Man? Did you do that?
No, I never done that. That was you. Oh, you put the names in the wrong way. You should have Boss Man at the top.
I know. So I've been listening in the background, so I'm really pleased that you're doing so. You say you lost a pound already?
I've lost over a stone.
Over a stone?
Yeah, since I started the Mounjaro, I've lost over a stone. So I started at 22 stones 0.4, which just let's for argument say 22, and I'm down to about. So when I weighed myself last week, I was 20.13.6. So 20 stone, 13 pound, 0.6. So I'm probably on target to lose a stone this week, a pound, sorry, and maybe £2 if you're lucky. So I'm happy
Scottish
to lose.
pounds or English pounds?
Scottish pound. Listen, if I lose a bit of weight, even if I just lose a pound, I'm happy because it means I'm pushing forward. I'm pushing further in front, and you know what I mean. I'm being quite comfortable on it, and I've cut all my food out. I've not even drank anything. Well, not drank beer, nothing like that. But I go away in September on holiday, and I'm going to eat when I'm over there. So I'll need to decide, like, what I'm doing. They are cut the injections down so I can enjoy the holiday, or I'll just continue on. So I still need to decide. I'll probably keep going. You know what I mean? Because I need to. I can't really have a week off. Or it's not like a holiday from. You know what I mean? Sorry, eat what you want for 2 weeks and then come back
My
on the
sister's
jag.
doing this as well, and she says that actually the decision to do the jabs has helped her control her eating.
Yeah, it does. It's a mindset, but it's also, I believe there's other factors involved. Obviously, me, I can feel it in my body when I'm trying to eat something like normal. It only lets me eat a wee bit, and it basically cuts me off, and I can feel it.
I'm just walking through here now because I can smell the food and I need to stir it.
Wait, can I ask where your sister's from?
Sorry?
Where's your sister from?
My sister, she was born in Manchester, but she's living just over the border from Wales now. In Wales, over the border from Chester. So she's in somewhere.
Because you can't get.
Hardon.
All right, okay. You can't get the jag in. You can't get it in Tenerife, Canary Islands. You have to go through. You can't. You can't even order it from the UK to send over. They're not allowed to do that. So
no, because it's not been tested. You see, or it's not been tested enough for the EU. I don't think.
Right, it has to be done privately.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of testing you got to go through in the EU to get pseudo medicine over here, and for it to become medicine, you know.
Yeah. What, you never thought about doing that?
If I want to lose weight, I do it mentally. I don't do it. I don't want chemicals, you know. Yeah. And I'm not judging anybody. I'm just thinking that the decision to lose weight and buy the thing is the thing that makes you lose weight. Because when you buy it, you don't have the second bag of chips or crisps. You don't have the second hot dog. You don't buy the third McDonald's, you know. So when you decide to lose weight, you change your lifestyle anyway.
Yeah.
You know. And so I think that all I got to do, and I've said this before, I've said this a couple of, when I did the Lederhosen challenge, right?
Right. Okay.
All I did was I wrote for 1 month, I wrote down everything I ate and I put it in an
Yeah.
app called, what was the app called? My Fitness Pal. It's free. You can pay a professional version to tell you how much sodium you've got and all the
Yeah.
other crap that you don't really need. But it's a free app called My Fitness Pal. And this MyFitnessPal makes you write down what you eat, and then it tells you how many calories it is because it's got a big database behind it. And that helped me because when I wrote down what I was going to eat, because I always did it before the dinner,
Yeah.
then I thought, then I'll have a Snickers at the end. And when I put the Snickers in, it took me over. So I thought, oh well, I won't have the Snickers then. So it was a sort of a mental help to go and
Mindset.
do it. And I think that this not only does the it does the job, it does the physical job of reducing your appetite, but it also commits you to eating a different lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Some people want to lose weight naturally, but obviously some people know that they've tried it naturally and it's not worked, so they've had to move over. Like I've tried
There's no
diets
such thing as
before.
losing weight naturally. The only
Well,
thing that you do naturally is gain weight because humans, when they are in a comfy place where there's lots of food and there's lots to be done, there's lots to have, they store it. We're like chipmunks. So
yeah,
when you can go to the supermarket and get food anytime you like, you store it, like in your cheeks. And then it's only when you starve that you start using your reserves. It's basically human nature. So you will never um, lose weight naturally, ever. You will only lose weight when you put your mind to it and decide not to eat more than you need.
yeah, I get you. I get you. And that's the hardest thing that I've always struggled with. Not
Me
eating
too.
much
I
less.
mean we're the same. I'm not 20 stone, but I was 18,
Yeah,
and but it's basically what do you want? What do you want out of life? And to lose weight, I want to get under 100, which I don't know what it is in stones, but I'm 107 kilos. So let's say 108 kilos today, right?
right.
And I want to lose 8 kilos, which is 8 times 2.2, 16, 17. I want to lose 20 pounds.
Yeah.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy with 20 pounds because I don't want to be pulling it around with me.
But you
And
lost weight
every
before.
time
What did you get to?
sorry,
You lost weight before. What did you get to? Oh, you're mute. You're on mute. Hear me? Oh, they just. Oh, they cut off. I think your mic's cut off. Your headphones. I can't hear you. Right, Tim's went out just now. He'll be sorting out his. There you go.
okay, I can hear you now.
That better? There you go.
It says you're in the show, but I can't get out of this bloody this screen. Oh, there we go.
Happened there.
I'm out. Can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. My timer went off on my iPhone,
All
so
right. Okay.
it cut everything out. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
What were we saying? What were we talking about?
How much weight did you lose before? Because you were doing that, weren't you? Did you lose quite a lot?
Well, yeah. I mean, actually, I'm down. I was 123 kilos, which is 22 stone, I think,
Right.
and I
Okay.
came down to 118 by doing it the first time. And
Okay.
then I stayed at 118 for a while. Then I did it again. I came down to 112. And then and then I went back to the way I was, went back up to 116. So then I came down to 110, and I thought 110, I don't want to go over it. So every time I got to 110 kilos, I'm doing a webby out, doing a web. Every time I got to 110 kilos, I started it again. And, less beer, watch what you're eating, write it all down. And now I'm at 107. And I think I'm within reach now of the 99
Yeah.
kilos. So I'm just going to carry on doing it. Unfortunately,
It's the beer. But you've got a nice, obviously, you're in Tenerife, so you've got the weather, so your sweat's a bit off as well. You're doing a lot
and I
of
walk,
walking.
and I walk, yeah.
You walk a lot. Tell everybody, what do you do? Like, what are your main hobbies? Obviously, you do the YouTube stuff, but your walking is obviously your main source of like fitness.
Well, what I do
isn't it?
is I go walking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, regular,
Yeah.
and I decided to do it live because I wanted to take somebody with me. I didn't want to be on my own. So if you go to the channel, I walk Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 9 o'clock, and then I do the shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday on 5:55. Monday normally is balcony banter, but Christina was ill, so she wanted to lie in a chair. And
Yeah.
so she said, I don't want to do it tonight. So I went down to the pub and did a bit. Wednesday is midweek meetup, where we meet up people that have come over to have seen us on the channel and want to come
Yeah.
over. And Friday is my night out, where to go down, have a couple of scoops with Webby. If you don't know Webby, he's Marmite, but he's a great lad. And we have a bit of a show on Friday. So I do Monday to Friday. The weekend I look after Chris 100%. Do shopping, cleaning, cooking, all that type of stuff. But my hobby basically is my wife, is Chris.
Yeah. Hobby, and then you've got another hobby, and then you've got another hobby. Webby's the hobby.
I like
you
Webby's
tech.
hobby as well.
I mean, it was you that got me into tech, but I won't be buying that sort of device. This is good enough for me. I pay £34 for this a month on StreamYard. I actually said I was leaving. I got a discount for 6 months. The half price.
Yeah, but I've been paying $300 a year for Ecamm, which is similar to StreamYard.
Okay.
But the thing that I bought now is free. Once you buy it, you can do it forever. But they're trying to get me onto this other thing where I can do bonding with Wi-Fi and 2 SIMs and all that. Well, I'm not too into that anyway. But I quite like what I'm doing now. I've only had it 4 days, and I've been making mistakes. But you learn with mistakes.
Yeah, you only get better with the new technology you got. How long does it take you to learn everything else? You know what I mean? It takes you a while. So you only
the only way
get
to learn is
better.
to make mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you kind of need that technology because you have a bigger show than what I'm doing right now. You know, what I mean, this is just convenient for me. There's no point in me spending a lot of money, but you do like a show that you have multiple guests live with you, and obviously people can come in as well. So it's obviously the biggest challenge is Wi-Fi signal. That's the biggest challenge you have. But obviously that comes down to provider. And I mean, you ever thought about maybe upgrading to 4K, like 4K speed or 5G?
I can actually stream 4K, but I found that I can maybe do it when I'm at home. I've got a gigabyte stream here, but not on the balcony. On the balcony, I'm over 2 repeaters. Okay. So if I sit next to if I plug it in to the Ethernet by the TV, then I can stream in 4K, no problem. But I don't see the difference because if you're on a phone, you're getting 720p. If you're on a TV, you're getting 1080p, unless you change it manually.
Yeah.
So people watching this are automatic. So I stream now in 720p. And when I was using just the Pocket 3 for my walks, I was streaming in 480p and nobody complained.
Yeah, it was quite good quality. TV makes it a wee bit less quality. It's always better on your phone. When I watch you on a Friday, I use the TV, and I can tell a difference with my phone that's better than the TV. Sometimes it's a wee bit crackly. But
you're gonna have great quality on the TV this Friday.
Oh, because you're going to be 4K.
No, I'm going to do
4K.
If you want, I'll try it. But if it cracks, then if it's no good, then I got to stop the stream and do a new one.
that again, which is
I'd
an
rather,
inconvenience.
what I might do is do a 4K trailer. So get down
All
there
right,
early,
okay.
right? I get down there early, do a 4K pre-show to see what the quality's like. And if the quality's good, I'll do a 4K Freaky Friday. And if the quality's rubbish, I'll do a 720p Freaky Friday. But it'll still be great for your TV.
Yeah. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can tune in on Friday night.
Thank you very much. I got to go. I'm going to leave you to it because I got to go and finish cooking. The other thing was on the way home tonight, a couple stopped me and there was a baby from Norway.
Okay.
I'm saying a baby from Norway because the rest of the family were from Scotland, but the baby was born in Norway. So I'm saying a Norwegian family with Scottish parents and grandparents. They actually came to the village because they saw my videos. So that, for me, is the best.
Yeah.
That is the best. When people
Which
visit the village.
Just before you go, the people who don't know, you stay in, you stay in Kalasavaki, which is away from like the main tourist hotspot. It's like
the ghetto, as I like to call it.
Yeah, the ghetto, but it's an up and coming area in Tenerife. So people are now visiting different areas of Tenerife instead of just going to Las Americas and Costa Rica. You know what I mean? And obviously, because you're the only vlogger in that area, kind of that's showing your town, which is really, really good. So yeah, maybe give that a go, guys. If you're heading to Tenerife, try Kalasavaki. Cheaper hotels, definitely.
They are definitely cheaper. The other thing you can do, I'm going to go and cook now. Christina's come to wave at me. The other thing you can do is if you book a walk with me and you want to go somewhere up the coast, like Playa de la Arena or Puerto Santiago, Playa de San Juan, I'll pick you up from the ghetto and I'll take you up there and I'll give you a walk around.
There you go then. Yeah,
8:30 in the morning though.
8:30 in the morning, so it's early. Not early in Tenerife.
I proudly live in the ghettos, the Golden Mile. You don't live there. You don't live there. You maybe go there for a couple of weeks a year when you're not renting it out. That's not living there. See you, Graham.
Tim,
see you,
honestly,
Craig. See you. Everybody says see you.
Everybody's saying hello. Everybody's saying thanks for
coming on. See you,
Shirley,
Tim. Allan. Okay, I got to go. I'm out.
Right.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be you.
Right. Tim, what a fantastic character he is, honestly. Go and tune in. And if you could put the link up to his channel, absolutely character. So there you've heard it for him as well. You know what I mean? He probably not got the opportunity to do Mounjaro, plus doesn't want to put injection. Some people will be like that. Some people might not want to put an injection in. I mean, I'm quite skeptic when it comes to stuff like that. However, you've got to take a risk, a faith, like a risk at some point in your life. It's not going to do you harm. You know what I mean? It's going to help you if you're struggling with the normal day-to-day diet. And I mean, if you can't, if it's all about mindset, isn't it? Definitely. I need to catch up soon. Yeah, definitely, Graham. We will get a catch up soon. Sure, I've messaged you already. I can't do that. Reply back to you. Honestly, it's been crazy. See, the past 2 weeks, the amount of messages I've had, it's been unreal. Obviously, thank you for everybody's support as well. So, whoa, wait a minute. Allan. Oh. Allan, that is way too much. Listen, I totally appreciate people supporting me, but Allan, that is way too much. You know what I mean? Way too much, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's way too much. But Allan, thank you very much, guys. Going to give your love and support to Allan. I believe he's just done something for charity. For fact, a charity in Tenerife for cancer. Go and tune into his channel and give him a wee subscribe. Allan, thank you very much. That's awfully kind of you. You didn't need to do that. Obviously, I appreciate donations. They do go to help towards the JAG. So whatever I raise in donations goes any buy me a beer. If you send me on PayPal or Super Chat, if you send it on PayPal, I get 100%. I only get 60% of that on YouTube. It'll all go to paying for the next JAG. And yeah, I totally appreciate it. And it will help fund videos as well. So any challenges, like the £20 challenge, basically comes out of my pocket. So even though I don't encourage people to donate, if you want to, there's been a lot of appreciation, and I do show my thanks. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these big streamers that you see on Kick and Twitch and all that, and they're all like you've got to sign up to send a comment. You know what I mean? Pay $5 to send a comment to the streamer. They're millionaires, and they're asking people to donate to them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but if you are a millionaire and you would like to send a million, I'll take that off you. Allan, once again, thank you very much. Much appreciated. The kindness, honestly. Michael, I love your bonnet. I'm glad. I like it. I really like this hat. I might wear it everywhere. It was Vinny that told me to wear it tonight. I wasn't going to, actually. What's happened here? That's it. A bonnet. Is that what you call it? A bonnet. My pleasure. Allan, you're such a kind guy. Very good support. Angry Velo, we were talking about you earlier, weren't we? He's got a place in Tenerife. Carl Smith, Burnett on the team ball. It's not a good look. Oh, Webby's on. We're just talking about Webby. Webby's another guy for Tenerife. Webby Boom. Are you back from the pub, buddy? Hello. Nice to see you. Home now after Monte Cristo in my manor. I hope you're well, buddy. You want to come on? The link's up there. If you want to come on for 10 minutes, the link's there. You can come on. Keep it clean. Right, keep it clean. Very boom. Right. So, Lewis has said you should really be counting your calories, pal. You'll lose a lot more weight. Really important to track them. So, good point, Lewis. Good point. But I feel I'm just too lazy that way. I feel like if I track my calories, I'm just going to spend too much time doing that. Where I could do videos and show my progress that way, because technically, you guys are my motivation to keep doing videos. Obviously, regarding the schedule, every Wednesday I'll do a Mounjaro update, and Sunday will be my normal content. It'll either be a food review or travel or whatever's going to happen. There might be a bonus video sometimes as well, so you can watch them as well. Not everybody's going to like the same content. I totally get that. But if you are watching for the Mounjaro, maybe consider watching my other videos as well. Follow my journey throughout my life in Tenerife and beyond, basically. And Tenerife, I meant Edinburgh, not Tenerife. 2 seconds. Right, that's better. Back. Got a wee bit of a cold. Oh, hay fever. So hay fever affects me quite a bad this year too. Scotswoman living in England. There you go. Oh, you went down there? England. Well, they've got their Mounjaro for free, don't they? But you have to meet a criteria. Been to FAC meeting. Well done, mate. I hope it went well. Legs were a bit swollen yesterday, Michael. Got to 2,200 feet, then we're advised to not go further. Visibility was down to 5 to 10 feet. Oh God. Yeah, sorry. Back now. Oh. I do apologise. I had to sneeze. But it came out of nowhere. As I say, hay fever's been pretty bad. So, yeah. So, well done, Allan. Raising money for fact. Everybody put your hands together for Allan. Well done, Allan. If I had a big horn right now, I would be sounding it out. I've not got that sound effect, but well done, Allan. We're raising money for fact. It's a charity in Tenerife, and all the money is went. So if you want to say how much you raised, Allan, you can do. But absolutely amazing, buddy. I might do something similar in the future as well, like a task for charity. We'll see. We'll see. I'm struggling to get protein in. Why? Why are you struggling to get protein in? The Shirley. I like how Shirley's coming on, but she's put the Shirley. We've got another guest. Hello, the Shirley. Hi, Shirley. The Shirley. I like how Shirley's coming on, but she's put Shirley. Shirley, turn your TV down.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah, but you need to turn your TV down.
Oh, hello, can you hear me? I've not really done this before, so
It's quite simple. Thank you for
is that
coming on.
better?
That's much better. See, I
Oh,
can
I
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
You can't hear me, so you've not got headphones in.
Oh, I'll need no, because I don't have headphones. I'll need to go.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on. Right, thank you very much. And then
Next
write in
time.
the comments.
Next time.
Next time. That's Shirley, ladies and gentlemen. She's not got headphones, so she can't hear me. I can't talk, but I can hear her. So Shirley, thanks for coming on. Are you on the Mounjaro, Shirley? Let me know in the comments. Get your pair of headphones. Always turn your TV down so I can hear you. Don't like shakes, etc. He doesn't need to count for calories. He's got me to track. That's true. I've got my wife doing everything. So, well, I wouldn't say everything. I'm not a slave. You know what I mean? I'm not a slave, but she looks after me, and I've got to thank her very, very much. Without her, this would be even harder. So, obviously, she's on the journey as well. So, she'll keep it a bit more personal. But without her, I wouldn't be where I am at this present moment. It's a combination of support from Kirsty, from support by you guys, pushes me further. As long as you continue to watch my videos, like and subscribe, comment in, I'll continue to put the videos out there, and it actually motivates me more, if I'm being honest. I mean, look at this, right? 64 people on right now. Amazing. You're taking your time out tonight to come and speak to me or listen to me, right? You probably got me on the big screen, so hi, Mum. Paige is on. Not seen you in a while, Paige. Got to head. You should get Edinburgh Beyond put on your hat. It would make great merch. See, I took the merch off. No one was buying it. So what's the point of a merch? I'm not. I need to have gimmickies. You know what I mean? You kind of need to have some gimmickies. Like, think of Yorkshire Lee, right? Lee, he's got a lot of gimmicks, and he can put them on t-shirts and hats. You know what I mean? Getting involved, and what am I going to put on my t-shirt? Mounjaro involved. Get involved. Like, I've got to think. It's going to take some time to think about merch. I'm not there yet. I don't think anybody needs to buy anything. I don't think I'm that kind of YouTuber that needs to tell people to buy stuff that I'm only going to get like £2-3 of it. What's the point in spending 35 quid to get £2? If it ever comes to a time that I think I can sell some stuff, then I'll probably do stuff privately and put the money to charity. That's the kind of thing I always think about. I miss Edinburgh chippies. Is that because you can get tomato sauce? Aye, but Kirsty, were you not there when he was spending £40 a month on takeaways as well? Yeah, Angry, that's not a bad thing, you know what I mean? But obviously for weight loss, it wasn't a good thing, you know what I mean? Like, it was 2 years, right? And some of that was to do with me as well. So there's nothing wrong with spending money on takeaways. It's just I'm being open and honest of what was happening with me and my body before I went on to this. You know what I mean? This here, Mounjaro. You know what I mean? There's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail. That's the 5 mg. So you can see here, 5 mg. So I'm going up this week. So I might do a video on that this week. I don't know if there'll be side effects to that. Need to see. I paid £250 for what? That? You paid £250 for that? You need to go into Cloud Pharmacy. Dawn says hello. Tell Dawn. Love you, Dawn. You know what I mean? Maybe if you want to come on, you can come on, buddy. 100% you need to count calories. Guessing it's not going to work when you're just trying to lose the weight. Yeah, I'm counting weight. You know what I mean? Sorry, 2 seconds. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I'm counting the weight. So as long as I'm losing weight, I'm losing weight. You know what I mean? If I start counting calories, it's just too much time. People are different. If you want to count calories, count calories. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I've just cut down half my intake and it's working. I'm losing weight. So for me, I'm losing weight. I'm happy. I'm sticking to what I'm doing. If I feel I need to change, then I'll make that change later on. But yeah, you can totally do what you need to do. Where has he gone? Talking with Munch Yourself. Mounjaro with Ali. Good name. I'm in Glasgow, been on the Mounjaro 3 months now and still losing. Just moving to 5. So you're doing the same as me. So how much weight have you lost, buddy? Let me know. I'm going on the 5 this week also. So tomorrow, this will be going on my right side of the belly. I have been swapping, so I've not been doing the leg. That's the only thing. But yeah, you can let me know. Nearly spat my tea out there, Michael. Was that when I sneezed? I do apologise. It just came. You know what I mean? I couldn't stop it. Commented above, Fiona. 160 pound. Allan raised £160 round trip was 7.1 miles and 3.56 was uphill. €160. Well done, Allan. Well done, buddy. Now in 25 minutes live, Michael. Thank you very much, Leah. Yeah. I've been on Mounjaro for 8 weeks. This Saturday on 5 milligram, going up to 7.5 next. Question. Well, on it, has anyone had the burping, the severe burping? Yeah. So I had that at the very start. So constant burping. Yeah. So maybe this will happen. So as soon as I go up to this, maybe my first couple of days will be severe burping. I'll need to keep track of that. Hopefully I don't have a sore stomach. But yeah, my first couple of days on the 2.5, I had severe burping. Kirsty was the same. So that's one of the side effects we had. But it went away. It wasn't dreadful. Do you know what I mean? My headphones are just for my phone, but it's all learning curve. Good fun, good support. Thank you very much, and get a good pair of headphones and come on. Or you can put Bluetooth on if you've got Bluetooth. I've just gone up 7.5 weekend and it's almost done me in. Yeah, I've been told that as soon as you go out, it does kick in. Like it will kick in probably 5. You know what I mean? That'll probably be my limit, 5. 2.5 is basically like a test, isn't it? So we'll see what happens. I get a steamboat on one drink. Do the job in the same place or move it around your body. Yeah. So I've moved it left to right in my belly, next to my belly button. I've not used my leg because I just didn't want to use my leg. I feel like I get better from my belly. So I've moved it each side every 2 weeks. I'm brand new now though. Fantastic, honestly. Right, we've reached the bottom. Well done. So everybody's doing well. So everybody who's tuning in for Mounjaro, well done. Keep going. Always stay focused. And I'm always here. Comment. I always try and comment back when I can. I've got loads of messages to still to reply to. But yeah, as I say, it's working for me. I hope it's working for you. And you just need to keep going. You know what I mean? It is a mindset. It is hard sometimes. You know what I mean? But I think like motivation, the key. Watching videos always helps. I watch videos. There's other YouTubers out there that I've been watching their journey, and it's been an experience. Honestly, it's been an experience. And I might Wednesday video. I might take this on Wednesday's video, so make sure you tune into that. And I'll reveal how much weight I've lost. So, I mean, I've told everybody on live stream just now that it's probably going to be £1 or £2 because you guys are watching now. And if you're watching on catch up, thank you very much. But ultimately, it's been as good week as last week. But you kind of got to weigh it up. It's not always going to be good. You're kind of going to have to give sometimes. You know what I mean? Like every week's not going to be perfect. There's going to be things that set you back. Michael doesn't count, Lewis. What did Lewis say? That's true, Kirsty, but still need to count calories and maintain a. You can't just guess. I'm not guessing calories, Lewis. I'm not counting. Of course, they keeps a track of my meals anyway, but regardless, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to sit there and go, right, this baguette has 300 calories. You know what I mean? I know in my head roughly. So people are different. I mean, people can count, but if I count calories, then it's another thing I'm going to do. So if I look at my weight weekly, and if I'm losing weight, I'm doing something right, correct? As long as I'm enjoying. So if I count calories, I might go eat something. But if I'm eating the way I am, cut down in half, I'm still losing weight, then I've not got the mindset of just saying to myself, no, I'm not eating that. But if I eat it and still losing weight, then you know what I mean? There's no point in cutting down so much. Plus, I'm not too sure how many calories I'm meant to actually take during a diet. Like, you meant to half the two and a half, like, was it 2.5 you get meals or something a day or something? But you need to work out for that. The jab naturally makes you feel eat less food, so you're down calories on it. That's how you lose weight on it. Yeah. So everything I eat, so I ate my dinner tonight, was half a portion. That would probably be like 350 calories. I ate half a portion, so I ate 175. I mean, that's the way I think about it. But everybody's different, so it's all about support, right? Support everybody the way they're doing it. Support everybody and their thoughts. Honestly, support is the main thing that drives people. I'm not going to put that comment up, unfortunately, but I don't smoke. Oh, we've got the main man himself. Welcome, Allan.
Hi, Michael. How are you, pal?
I'm good. Thanks for coming on. How you doing? All right?
Nah, no problem. Quite glad to join in for a few minutes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, and well done raising money. That's an amazing achievement. How was it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. It's just a wee bit of a lag. It was appalling weather.
Really bad. But you go. How short were you from the top? Like when they stopped you?
We were 400, probably about 400 to 500 feet short.
Right. So obviously it's a great achievement, but
Yeah.
you still raised a good amount of money, and obviously the weather stopped you, so we can forgive you for that.
Yeah. It was awful, Michael. It was blowing 45 to 50 mile an hour on the summit, so it was just.
So here's a question for you. You've obviously been following my Mounjaro journey. What do you think about the Jag?
Well, it's the usual story, Michael. You hear so many mixed reports about this, that, and the other, but I think you've just got to take it on a personal basis.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely. Everybody's different. Everybody's got their own mindset. Some people don't like putting needles in them or whatever's going to be in that product. But personally, I mean, I'm fine taking it, and I'm the worst worry out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I totally understand the situation.
Yeah. The thing is, Michael, obviously I deal with a lot of the medical profession at the university, and they've all got their own thoughts about it. And if it works for somebody, it works for somebody. If they get one adverse situation in 1 out of 500,000, they still have to put that onto the system. So yeah, it's just one of these things.
Yeah. Do you know anybody who's on it?
I don't personally. I don't know. Well, I know you. That's about it.
Yeah.
No, you.
But there's no anybody in your family who's considering it or anything like that?
No. Because I tend to monitor my own weight, and I do a 16/8 fast normally. So so I can usually maintain my weight. Yeah. I'm about 12.5 stone just now, which is probably not too bad.
Yeah, I don't want to be probably 12.5 stone. I think like I set a target of 18, but I think realistically, if I was to get to 17 but lose my belly, so as long as my belly goes and I got a wee bit of a bulk, then I'm quite happy. But I'm not one of these people who wants to get down super slim and keep going with six pack. I'm not aiming to get like a six pack and walk about with my top off and the beach. You know what I mean? Like I want to just be comfortable for myself so I can be more comfortable in life. You know what I mean? First of all, I've got to think about my health. Then I've got to think about what other like activities I can do. Play five-a-side again. Maybe play football. There's different opportunities that I want to set my mind goal. Now I'm 40 years old. So if I do this for 6 months and get to my goal within 6 months and then maintain it for 6 months and then maybe continue it in a small dosage or come off it completely, but I don't want to fall back. And that's the thing it scares me the most is falling back. But I don't want to talk about that yet because I'm not even close to even thinking that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No. You're quite right, Michael. You've got to feel comfortable in yourself, and that's what it's all about. I mean, yeah.
I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. It's about being comfortable and about getting on with things, and you know what I mean. And I'll continue to do what I need to do and support everybody else that needs to go on the same journey. Like I've opened my I've opened my door to anybody who wants to send me an email and speak about it privately. Not everything needs to be on social media. So I don't want to be one of these people who, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I've said it before, a disclaimer, you know what I mean? I can't give medical advice, but I can help as much as I can, you know what I mean? And I want to continue to do that. Oh, you're muted, Alan. I can't hear you. No sound. No sound. Go out and come back in. Armchair jockey, that's a good question. I'll answer that in a minute. Alan, I can't hear you, buddy. I can't hear you. Right, Alan's away. What happened to Alan? It's a good guy, Alan. I don't know what happened to Alan. Right, that was a good question. How's my breathing getting on? So my breathing's still my breathing, but I'm a lot easier to walk. I believe that it is getting better. It could get better. So yeah, there's a lot of factors you look at: my health, losing weight, fitness. So we're progressing slowly. So keep watching me, keep following my journey, and you will probably see this in a bikini very, very soon. No quite. A pair of Y-front hot pants, right? Or swimming pants, kind of French pants that you get, right? I mean, I'll draw like a 6-pack on me right now. I'm just pretending I've got a 6-pack. I don't want a 6-pack, you see. Give me a second. Right. Right, guys. Yes, I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes, and I think Angry Very's got one, actually. I understand you're saying 18 is your target. However, since you are now taking a weight loss drug, would it not be better to keep going further? So I'll continue it as long as when I feel comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got to feel comfortable. So that's what I'll continue to do. No problem, Alan. I mean, nice talking to you. Send me a message on WhatsApp. Thank you for your support as well. Thank you very much, mate. But yeah, I'll continue what I'm doing. And listen, my goal's 18 stone, right? When I get to there, then we'll discuss everything after. What happened there? What the hell happened there? Then we'll discuss everything after. I've just lost my light. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been on for quite a while now. A great live. Thank you very, very much. Honestly, great live. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoyed the chat we have. Alan's coming back on. I'll get hi, Alan. All right.
Yeah, that's better, Michael. I was actually getting a load of feedback on the earphones, so I just decided just to go with the actual MacBook. It's a lot better. So,
Will be on the phone. Are you on your phone? Mexico's 20 stone. Can you hear me, Alan? Can you hear me?
You there, Michael? It's buffering here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Alan, send me a message. I'm going to go offline anyway. It's been a great night. So thank you for your donation and thank you for your support. Send me a message. I'm going to go anyway, buddy. Right, I lost Alan. Right. I'm going to end the stream there, guys. It's been an incredible night. Feeling confident for Mexico. Well, my goal for Mexico was 20. and I've got ages to go, so I might even pass 20. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But listen, stay positive, stay motivated, stay healthy, stay you know what I mean? Stay happy, stay everything. You know what I mean? Keep positive. Don't be negative. Got anything to say it, but say it in a productive way, in a nice manner. Advice always helps, even if it's not the best advice. But it's about being kind and courteous to everybody. I've learned that doing this journey. But listen, guys, a lot of people came on. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. It's completely. Thank you for everybody who came on tonight. Next week, I'll probably do a live walk again. We'll just do a live walk. It won't be a Mounjaro discussion. It'll just be a walk and a normal discussion. I'll figure out somewhere to go with a signal. We can do a live walk in Edinburgh somewhere, and I hope you come along for that journey. Guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. It's been incredible. Once again, you're all the best. Love to all. Thanks to all the mods. Thanks to Anne. Thanks to Vinny. Thanks to Eugene. Incredible. I've not got a lot of mods, only had a couple, but they guys look after the chat. Anything they don't feel right, they can take off. Guys, thank you very much. I'm always a click away on Messenger, so you can always message me and I'll have some nice conversation. You can always approach me. So thank you. Enjoy your night. Take care. Bye-bye.